Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson, the Dark Knight from St. Louis, Missouri, representing Slick Town to the fullest. And I'm just coming back at you today on this new installment of my video blog. Once again, I thank you so much for your feedback, for your comments, for your words of encouragement. It's just good to know that something that has been laid on my heart is actually touching people, and I know that it's not going in vain. So I thank you, I appreciate you, and I'm humbled by the support that I'm receiving when I do these blogs. But I wanted to talk to you today really about the importance of your verbiage. And verbiage has a lot to do, it mostly has a lot to do with the things that come out of your mouth. And we need to really be careful about the things that we say. And we've often heard the phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. We've also heard the phrase, actions speak louder than words. Well, in order for those loud actions to start speaking, normally they come from words. And the words normally come from thoughts. It's all part of a process. And we really have to be careful what we put in the atmosphere. There's a lot of people, whether they're around you, whether they're friends of yours, whether there's family members, whether there's business partners, it could even be your significant other, that whether they know it or not, or speaking negativity and putting bad vibes into the atmosphere. And that's why it's so important that if you're wanting to get to the place and space where you're productive, where you're being a blessing to others, you can't continue to be around negative people. You can't continue to be around individuals who are complacent, who settle, who constantly make excuses, and who really use the word try. Try is another word for pretty much you're not going to do it, or you're not going to do it because you just don't believe enough. And it amazes me how people think that others are going to believe in them when they don't even believe in themselves. They don't even believe in what they're doing and how it could be a blessing to others. And you have to get to the point where you're not afraid to share your story, where you're not afraid to talk about your war wounds, because we are all soldiers at war. Our war may be different, but the one constant war we have is the war that we have against ourselves. And the thing about it is this: in the grand scheme of things, there are going to always be casualties. The question is, what are the casualties going to be? Is it going to be you losing people who you thought were willing to go with you? Or will it be you giving up on your own dream? I can say this, that the latter is way more devastating than losing people that you thought were going to be with you on the race. You have to get to the point where you're willing to say you're going to win. You're going to succeed. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, you're going to succeed. Take the word try out of your vocabulary. Try is an excuse. And for me, I have a problem with people who are not willing to even do that, to not even try. You have to go into something with the right mindset. And even if it doesn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out, learn the lessons that come from it. And make sure that history doesn't repeat itself. And one thing that I know is that when you start walking in your purpose and you're unapologetic about it, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a change. People hate that word change, but it's going to be a change. It has to be a change. Otherwise, you're just marching in the same place, and you're not getting anywhere. You have to take progressive steps towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards fulfilling the vision that is inside of you. Everything starts from the inside out, not from the outside in. Stop trying to change people and start focusing on yourself. Start developing yourself for the attacks that are going to come up on you. Whenever you do something right, you're going to get attacked. But that doesn't give you a license to do stuff wrong because you're afraid of getting attacked. Never waver in well-doing. Understand that the purpose in your well-doing is bigger than you. One of the reasons that I do these video blogs, number one, is because it's helping me face a fear that I once had. Because I used to be afraid of doing videos. Because I'm not the type of person that likes to be in the spotlight. I'm more comfortable being behind the scenes because of my personality, because of my demeanor. But then I got to the place where I got tired of being in the same place. And when I made that decision that enough is enough and it's time for a change, I started getting uncomfortable. And I started finding out about myself, finding things out about myself that I didn't know. And I have learned more about myself in the last 5 months than I have learned in the last 2 years. That is a fact. When you're put in a position where you have no choice but to take action, you will find out how strong you are. The issue is to not let yourself get in that position where you have no other choice. Have enough faith in yourself and enough belief in yourself to know that you deserve better and to know that you're willing to take action. But the main thing you have to do is watch your verbiage. Watch your mouth. Because very seldomly you can take things back that manifest out your mouth. So, for those of you who like to run off at the mouth, I just say to you, be careful. Because those people are the ones who normally have to cover up a lie with another lie. And really understand and be very meticulous about the people who are around you, the things that you say, and the way that you say them. Because life and death truly is in the power of our tongue. So anyone that's around me, then I have bad days just like anyone else. But I make a conscious effort to understand and recognize that everything that I say, I want to make sure that it's speaking life, that is for a greater purpose, that is for a greater good. Even if it causes me to develop some enemies. And I look at all the greats, all the great people. They all had enemies. That's one of the main things that they had in common. Doesn't matter race, color, or creed. All of them had enemies. They were not people pleasers. You have too many people who are trying to please everybody, and they lose sight of who they are. So my question to you today is, who are you? And if people don't know who you are and what value you have to offer, when are you going to share it? Because by you not sharing it, you're being very selfish. I just figured I'll give you that little nugget. I'll give you that for free. But I challenge you today, regardless of what business you're in, regardless of what your financial state is right now, to click the link below and understand that your change will come when you start surrounding yourself around genuine people. I'm waiting on you. And I have a whole community that's waiting to cheer you on, to applaud you for your successes, whether they're big or small. So let's lock arms and let's get productive, because it's about progression, not perfection. I'll see you on the next video blog. God bless you. Peace and love.